Hey guys, Elizabeth here from Plant-Based Bride, and today I'm going to be doing a review of all of the Matt Nat that I own and giving you a little tour. So Matt Nat is a Canadian company. It was established in Montreal in 1995, and all of their products are 100% vegan, which is the first reason why I discovered them. But they also have a commitment towards making eco-friendly and sustainable products, and I love that about them as well. So I have 4 products from Matt Nat. The first is my wallet. It's the Chubby Wallet, which retails for $65 Canadian. And I got it in black, just like all of my Matt Nat products. This one I've now had for just over 2 years, and I absolutely adore it. It's starting to get a tiny bit of wear on the corners after having used it daily for over 2 years, which I would expect. But other than that, it's in great shape. The one other thing I would mention is that, as you can see, I have a hair elastic on here instead of a second zipper pull. When I got mine, this one was just a little bit more open and my zipper pull actually came right off a couple times. And I found it really frustrating, and eventually I lost it. And I got in contact with Matt Nat, and they actually really quickly responded to me and sent me 4 or 5 extra ones of these. I've just been so lazy that I haven't actually put it on, even though they sent that to me like a year and a half ago. So they're great with customer service. Maybe just take a look. I think it was just a weird discrepancy with my wallet in particular, because even the other side and all of my other bags, I have had no issues with the zipper pulls. But if you do notice it being a little bit wider, maybe just squeeze it tight a little bit more so that you don't have to contact them. But if you ever need to, they're really quick with responding and sending replacements. So what I really love about this wallet is the 2 sections. So it has the coin purse, which I love for obviously keeping my change in. And it also has the side for cards, and this has 2 separate billfold, full-length billfold sections, which I love. 2 little side pockets where I like to put business cards. And then it also has 6 credit card slots, and then this open one with a window where I put my driver's license, which I am covering right now. The one downside to this wallet, in my opinion, is how thick it is. I've really gotten used to it at this point, but it's definitely not something you could ever slide into the pocket of your jeans if you needed to. Now for me, this is probably the smallest wallet I've owned maybe ever. So for me, this feels like a step in the right direction. But if you're used to thinner wallets, you may want to take a look at some of those. They do have a lot of different wallet styles. This one's definitely good for someone who's moving from full-size wallets, which is what I had before, the long ones, to something a little smaller, but still having space for everything that you want to carry with you. So the next thing I have from Matt Nat, I got at the same time. It was for my 22nd birthday that my parents very kindly purchased for me. The wallet and the Parabole bag. And the Parabole bag is from the vintage collection, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm in love with it. This one again is in black, and all of them are made from a vegan leather. And I love the vintage design of it. I feel like it's really classic looking. It has both the top handle and a removable crossbody strap, which you can also stuff inside the bag. I tend to wear it crossbody just when I want to have less things around with me, throw in my wallet and my sunglasses, all of those things, and I'm good to go. The interior is lined with their recycled plastic bottles material, which is how they line all of their products and have since 2007. That's one of the ways that they're committed to having an eco-friendly and sustainable line, is that the lining of all of their bags is this recycled material. And there's a touch of cork as well on the details, which I think is really cute. And even though it's pretty thin and not too huge, it does fit quite a good amount if you pack it smartly. I can fit my relatively large planner in there. I can also fit in my wallet. Then I can also put my keys in there, sunglasses, an umbrella, maybe a touch of makeup, and then I'm pretty much done. The only thing is with my planner in it, because it is quite tall, I can't quite zip up the top, but it also flaps over like this and has a magnet closure on the front, so it does stay closed even with my large planner in there, and that's really all I need, all of the essentials for a regular day. And if your wallet wasn't quite as huge as mine, or if you don't always have to go around with a huge planner, then you can fit even more in here than I can. So the Parabole bag retails for $130 Canadian, and it has a little zippered pocket at the back and a little cell phone pocket at the front. Otherwise, it's just one big open pocket. The next thing I have from Matt Nat is my Dean backpack, which my husband bought for me this year for my birthday. I'm absolutely in love with it. I've already shown it to you guys in my August favorites. It looks like this. It is very geometric, again in the black vegan leather. It retails for $175 Canadian. This one has little side pockets on both sides that you can sort of slide in a water bottle or something like that. It's not zippered. A front zippered pocket. Then inside, again with the recycled plastic bottle interior, it has a 13-inch laptop sleeve at the back, which I can pop my laptop in easily, and a zippered pocket in front. Other than that, it's just one big open square of space. So I absolutely adore this backpack. I talked about this in my August favorites video, which I'll link below, but I had been looking at the backpacks on the Matt Nat website for probably years at this point, and discovered that the Dean backpack was the one that had the most volume and was my favorite style, and I knew I wanted it. And my awesome husband bought it for me for my birthday, and I've been using it literally every day since. So it's holding up really well. I have a couple little scratches on it, which aren't too noticeable. I haven't tried to clean them off, so I'm not sure if it's possible to take it off or if it's actually a scratch in the material, but I don't mind a couple little scratches and dings on my belongings. I find that once I get one or two, I'm a lot less precious with things, and then I'm more able to enjoy my life and not just worry about my possessions all the time. So while I love how this looks, I'm going to take care of it so I can use it for years to come, I'm not going to worry about keeping it in 100% pristine condition. And this backpack can fit a whole lot of stuff in it. Like I said, you can have your coffee in one side, a water bottle in the other. I usually keep my keys and other little things I want to keep track of in the front, like my ear pods. My laptop fits in the back. And then in the main pocket, I can fit my wallet, my planner, a big Tupperware with my lunch in it. I can fit a mason jar with more water or salad in it, or a smoothie. I can stuff an extra sweater in there. It really holds a whole bunch of stuff. I also really love that while it's a very structured bag, it's not 100% stiff, so I can sort of squish in weirdly shaped items and it will mold around them to a certain extent, but it does have that solid bottom so that it always stays really stiff and square at the very bottom. So the last thing I own from Matt Nat, I also got for my birthday this year. This was for my parents and my sister, and I talked about this in my August favorites as well. It's the original size Tacoma bag. It's huge. This comes in a small and medium size as well, but this is the full size, and it has two top handles here as well as the crossbody strap, which is removable again. So I did talk about this in my August favorites video, but I'm going to cover it again now. It's also from the vintage collection, just like my Dean backpack. It's again in the black vegan leather with the recycled plastic bottle interior lining, and it retails for $210 Canadian. So for this bag, on the front, there's obviously no pockets of any kind. On the back, it has a magnet pocket, which is actually quite large. It's not too deep, but it's very wide and very tall. It's the full length of the bag. So this is a great spot to keep anything you want to access really quickly. So I like to put my planner in there just so I can reach out and grab it at any point and not have to unzip my bag. And inside is one big zippered pocket. There is a laptop sleeve at the back here. I can't recall if it's a 15 or 13-inch laptop sleeve, so I will let you know. I believe it's a 15-inch. I have a 13-inch laptop though, and it fits easily in there. It also has a zippered pocket at the front for anything you want to keep secure, like your keys, and then it has a cell phone pocket, 3 pen pockets, and another sort of larger cell phone pocket. This one is huge, and I'm planning on using it to bring with me when I go to do presentations for the nonprofit I work for, to have my laptop, brochures, my lunch, everything I need packed in there. And it's also great for a carry-on option for packing any clothing and things you want to make sure you have with you on your flight. This one I haven't used much as of yet, and it's still in perfect condition. And again, it has a very structured bottom. It's probably the most structured of the bags I have. And obviously I have a certain aesthetic. I love the Matt Nat aesthetic in general. It's very minimal and classic looking, but I really love their vintage collection. Obviously the 3 bags I have are from the vintage collection, and I just find that aesthetic so gorgeous and simple, perfect, basically. So if you're looking to purchase a Matt Nat for yourself, if you live in Canada, they are selling them from boutiques across the country. I know in Toronto they're available at some locations of Indigo and Little Burgundy. And in Montreal, I believe they have their own Matt Nat store, as well as selling from Le Petit Garçon. They do have a store locator on their website, so you can check it out and see where they're available close to you. It's really great to be able to feel the quality of the material. And I know tons of people who have purchased them who thought they were real leather, and that's part of why they purchased them. And I know some people feel like that's kind of tricking them into it, but I think it's amazing because they're happy with their purchase and the animals are happy and we're happy because the fact that they are not animal leather makes them far more eco-friendly, sustainable, and ethical. If you're not from Canada, they do have an online shop and they do have stores as well, from what I understand, in the US, the UK, Australia, and Japan, as well as Germany. So what I really love about Matt Nat is that it's a local company, it's Canadian, it's from Montreal. I really love to support companies that are Canadian to support our economy here, and a smaller business that's really finding great success through eco-friendly, sustainable products and ethical products. I love, as an ethical vegan, being able to support a company that 100% fits with my morals and is trying to do their best to create ethical products. They even have worked very hard to have a transparent factory model and to be as aware as possible of the circumstances and the working conditions in their factories in China. And they provide that information on their website as well. And on top of all of that, the fact that their products are just so gosh darn beautiful is the reason why I am absolutely obsessed with Matt Nat and probably won't stop purchasing products from them anytime soon. Now that I have these 4 products, of course, I'm pretty well set. I have a smaller bag, a backpack, a larger bag, and a wallet, and that's pretty much all I need. But knowing me, at some point, whether it's 2 years, 5 years, or 10 years in the future, I will probably get myself another little Matt Nat treat. Now, some people have talked about the cost being a little bit high. I think the cost is completely reasonable considering the quality of the products and the fact that they've gone to so much work to create these materials that are not only gorgeous, but also sustainable and eco-friendly and ethical, as I said before. If you are a color fan, you should definitely check out their website. They have some gorgeous colors, and if I ever wore color and it made any sense, I would have every single color that they offer. They just have a gorgeous aesthetic and a really amazing ability to pick out colors that seem to have never been done before. Their website is gorgeous. You should follow them on Instagram as well because they have really gorgeous photo shoots with very minimal and modern looks. And I'm really excited as well about their shoe collection, which they released, I believe, last year. I haven't purchased any shoes from them as of yet. I keep putting the black sandals in my cart and then walking away from them, but I will get them at some point, and probably the sneakers as well. So do I think that these are worth the money? 100% I do. Do I think that this company should be supported by everybody in the entire world? Yes, of course I do. I think that they're doing an amazing thing. I love how transparent they are and how hard they're trying to create really quality products that are also good for the earth. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me talking about my products from Matt Nat. If you have anything from Matt Nat, I would love to know. So let me know in the comments below which item you have, in what color, and your thoughts on it. If you have a video talking about your products or showing them, or a blog post, link them below so I can check them out. And don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos coming out every Monday and Saturday. See you real soon. Bye. Not sure what you should watch next? Check out my last video, 5 things I no longer buy since becoming a minimalist. Don't forget to follow me all over social media so we can be friends. And if you like what I do, consider becoming a patron on Patreon.